One. Welcome, guys. This is Buddy Smooth Crypto. We have another episode today, a live technical analysis on ADA, Cardano.
I do like AMP, though, to shout out AMP.
Oh, yes.
Up a little over 1% the past 24 hours.
Let's go.
Holding relatively strong. So now, go ahead.
Full disclosure, we hold big bags of AMP.
Ooh, yes, sir. So next one we're going to look at is Cardano, which I literally just added right before the stream. So I've done analysis on Cardano many years ago.
Fairly fresh take on it right now.
Exactly. So let's look at Cardano on Cardano paired with the US dollar, monthly time frame, data coming from Coinbase. So on the monthly time frame right here, I mean, we've done nothing but just go down. Since when is this? Since September 2021, we've done literally nothing but just go downwards. What I'm looking at here are the bottom of these wicks from March 21 to July 21, 2021. And then I'm looking at these two candle bodies and the wicks to the upside. So from here, I'm going to get out the rectangle tool and I'm going to just look at the bottom of this green wick. That's what kind of stands out to me. Click at the bottom of the green wick, slide it out. And now I'm looking at this wick here, January 2022 of September, excuse me. And I'm just dragging it out and I'm looking at those two wicks. So for the green candle body here, April 2021, I'm looking at the bottom of the green wick, which you could see the dotted line just over it, the bottom of this green wick. And then I'm looking at the bottom of this red wick here from January, that's a Saturday down there. That's throwing me off. January of 2022. And then I just expanded it, and I'll expand this to the left here as well, if it lets me do it. Go back up and touch that wick. Okay, so those are our two touch points. I would call that a relatively large level of support in the past. It's a little bit of support here before we melted through it. Little rejection up there on the May 2022. And really, next movement I would expect to be around the bottom of this red box of about 90 cents. Really, to draw this is where you would want to draw Fibonacci, but really, you're just going from your all-time high, and after how long has it been? Oh, I guess it's only been a little over a year, so we will draw our Fibonacci from this red candle here, September 2021. We're going from the top of that wick all the way down to our swing lows. I'm going to line it up. So it looks like this wick here on May 2022, that's going to be our bottom point. So let me line that up the best that I can. So we'll call it there. Let me put it a little closer, actually. Okay, lock it into place. And this is our overall, so I like this one to be yellow. Okay, so from here, I mean, it doesn't look perfect. Let's see what it looks like on the weekly time frame. But on the monthly time frame, really, that's all we're going to do. We have our red box that has been historic levels of support, and I could see it in the future being historic levels of resistance, unless Cardano just absolutely moons. So let's go down to the weekly time frame, and this is when we could add in possibly a Fibonacci extension from this swing high to the same swing low. We could add in a trend line. We could add in some counter trend lines, things like that. But really, it looks like this wick right here needs to be filled. But if you want to be more precise, I would even say these little wicks here. But I mean, we really have that red box right there. So now let's just take a look at the red box of current resistance that I drew. So see how it looks here. Just tap, tap, tapped. Came here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that for current resistance. Now let's add a trend line. Let's just play around with it. Let's grab our trend line tool. Let's start from maybe this one. First touch point is here on January 17th, 2022. Second touch point, let's have this red candle on April 4th, 2022, and just expand it out and see how it looks. So, I mean, we would have already have broken above it and now retesting it, but that doesn't look like a true break, to be honest with you. So let's move that first touch point to here, which is November 8th, 2021. And our second touch point, nothing was really lining up for us on Cardano for Trendlines. It's showing that we've already broke out of it. So it looks like Cardano, we might. So this is analysis that I do on occasion. I'll just share it with you. I didn't really plan on sharing it right now, but you could kind of assume where a pump will occur. So say from current price, again, we're on the weekly time frame. Say we do come up to this red box, and that would put our second touch point, if you could just imagine it right here, right?
Yeah.
So we have our first touch point here. We would have our second touch point right around here, maybe the bottom of the red box, and then just extend it out from there. And then if you're playing longs and shorts, you could just play it all the way down like that. So if I had to assume, I would say relatively soon, Cardano is going to make a move up to either this red box, this 236 level of the fib, so we could get a second valid touch point for a trend line coming from the November 8th, 2021. But really, Cardano right now, you could make trend lines work, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like to force the trend lines necessarily. So Cardano looks good. And again, weekly time frame up here, and just look at it. What would any sane person do right now, right? You have the highs here, you have highs here. Even compared to where we are right now, these are highs. These are highs. This is a high. So there's nothing but upside potential for Cardano. From current price to the bottom of the red box is 121% gains.
That's double right there.
It's a little over double.
Yeah, a little over double.
From current price up to the 61.8 is 385% gains. So, I mean, there's so much upside potential with very minimal downside potential on Cardano. Especially Cardano has a loyal following behind it.
Very popular.
Yeah, oh yeah, Cardano's
And I know, but I know it has a use. I know
Right.
it does, right?
Yeah, Cardano's a super fan favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, Cardano's good. We'll definitely save that and go back to it on the chart.